All right, we're live. We're live, pal. I don't think I'm getting any of the... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. All right, we're good. Oh boy. Let's get situated here. Let's get the game going. Maybe. Come on. There we go. That's what we need. Let's log in here. Well, hey, in the process of why we're doing all this, let me go ahead and let me do my opening spiel here. Well, hi everyone. I am That Don Parker. You can find everything I do over at thatdonparker.com. I am playing as Don Barker. Yeah, very creative. Very creative, I know, but what are you going to do? The name just, like, I was trying to think of a name for this guy, and it just popped up as, Barker. The last name popped up as Barker. I'm like, okay. I'll just use that one then. Very creative, I know, but you know, yeah, it is what it is. Why don't I have my? I'm not seeing a chat. Yeah, I'm live. Wait, why do I have to set as private? It's not private. Yeah, give it 30 seconds. Dude, I'll tell you what. There's something going on with my Rumble where I set things to public, but it still switches to private. I don't know what it is. Yeah, there we go. That's what we needed. There we go. The live chat. Okay. There we go. We're good. So people can find everything I do over at thatdonparker.com. You can find a link to Amazon to get a copy of What Book? My Book, This Book, Take Your Shot How It Chipped, the Ultimate Pro Wrestling Event Changed Everything, forever going to be 99 cents on Kindle, but you can also get a copy of my book, available in hardcover and paperback editions as well. You can also find a link to my show exclusively on Rumble, The Wonderful World of Dawn, that goes live every other Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the weeks that we don't go live, we play a cozy... Oh, excuse me. That's the coffee talking back. We play either a cozy game or a game in the or a Robot Master, I should say, in the Mega Man franchise. Or something else. We'll see what we usually play on Sunday evenings. But also in the video description here is a link is an affiliate link to Dreamstarters Publishing. If you have a story that you want to tell, if you want to become a published author, if you want to become an Amazon bestseller, you can most definitely do that. Just click on that affiliate link, sign up for a service, and the fine folks at Dreamstarters Publishing will make that dream a reality. They're the publishing house I went to for my book, and they most definitely help you with yours. They did everything for me. They took care of the title, the cover, the formatting, even getting set up on Amazon. It was quite the automated process, and I liked them so much that actually I became a part of the company as well. So not only am I an employee, I'm also a client. So go ahead, check them out. You read my story, now dang it, I want to read yours. So we're going to go ahead, hop in here. We're going to get this done. We got like 24 hours left to finish The Rising. The 11th anniversary of The Rising. It's been 11 years of Final Fantasy XIV. Congratulations, guys. You did it. We did it. I've been playing for 5 years, and I'm still on Heavensward. Great. I always seem to get roped into everything else. This game is still massive and fun to play. I like it. And guess what I did? I learned how to play using a controller now, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm playing on the TV and not just a monitor. I feel good with this. I feel good with my setup. It's not 100% perfect, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And I think for now, we got to go to Luminsa, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Seasonal events. let's go ahead and I'll tell you what. We could fast travel. Dude, I just want to zoom out. Zoom out. I guess we'll play it like this. I turned down the brightness of this. It's not bright enough. Oh no. What you're saying and what I'm saying are completely two different things. That's not good. Yeah, zoom out. No, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got it. We're good. We're good. I think we're gonna take the long way to Limsa, but I have no idea how to get there. Gridania. South Shroud. You know, I just want to take the more scenic path to get there, because I think we need to just enjoy the beauty of this game. I've always liked this, this is the game that got me through the 2020 shutdowns. When the whole world decided to lose its collective mind, this is one of the few things in my life that was normal. It felt normal. It was great. And regardless of when you get into this game, I just hope at some point you just get into this game. I'd love to do that fate, but man, we are kind of busy right now. We don't want to go to Phantom. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the controller. I don't think that's going to happen just yet, and I need the mouse and keyboard. What's nice about using the controller is that if you ever need to switch back to the mouse and keyboard, yeah, you could do that really quick. No harm, no foul. Where are we? Eastern Thanolin. Oh, we are... Yeah, I've been playing this game for years, and I'm still lost. That's... It do be like that. Upper, Western... Outer. No, that's, Okay, you know what? We are just very simply not going to get there from here. We're going to land. I got to figure this out on my own time. Teleport. The lower decks, and we're good to go. Yeah, it do be like that. It do be like that. See, the thing is, I'm just a dummy, and I'm just not really too sure where the how the maps really work here. It's Chrono Trigger. it blows my mind that people do that. That is just so dang cool. Like the catch is, here we go. I'm not really too sure where we need to go. The upper decks of Nimzo and Minsa. Okay. I think we can get there from here. There we go. We did it. Only took like 10 minutes, yeah. Bunch of freaks right here. I really do feel like I need to adjust the brightness on my TV. See, the thing is, we don't have the remote anymore for this TV. My wife just kind of gave this to me to use for streaming and stuff, which I'm very, very thankful for. But I'm still also kind of like still learning like how to use it. Yeah, you think I need to prep better for these episodes, but you know, I really do be like that. Like I am just, it's super poor planning on my part. I log into this game, I hit record, I try and figure out what needs to be done, and then like, oh, yeah, okay. I just figure it out as I go, live, right? We are nowhere near. Oh yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go south. Okay. It's a shame we can't use mounts in town. But I suppose that's alright. This is it. Rising Attendant. I know we're supposed to speak to Wandering Minstrel. But let's just check this out right now. In looking to the past, we take solace in the presence and think of what the future may hold. That is the very essence of the Rising. This year, we have prepared a spectacular fireworks celebration. It is sure to enthrall everyone in attendance. Ooh. If you don't know what the Rising is, let's find out what the Rising is. Because that is a very real thing. I know someone who just started playing Final Fantasy 14. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's... Where's my chat? I have no idea where my chat's at. Okay, that's just great. Oh, we could put it there. That's good. Cause I gotta make sure that this is legible even for you guys. You know, for our posterity. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good enough. Okay. The Rising is a period of remembrance that commemorates those lives that were lost during the great tragedy that was the Calamity. We also pay tribute to the unsung heroes who risk life and limb that others might know a brighter future. And so the streets are decorated with somber trappings and the night skies filled with vibrant fireworks. The solemn atmosphere and bright lights above may spur others to reflect on the doom portended by Dalamud. By doing so, they might give thanks for the present and muster hope for a brighter tomorrow. Nothing, we're good. And if you don't know who this guy is, well, this is the NPC of Naoki Yoshida. He's the guy that pretty much spearheaded 2.0. If you don't know the story behind Final Fantasy XIV, I think it is the greatest redemption story in all of gaming, bar none. 1.0 of Final Fantasy XIV, let's just say, was not doing well. It was doing so poorly that it almost ended Square Enix. It almost destroyed the company. And now here they are, years later. Now, other games are threatening to destroy the company, but Final Fantasy XIV 2.0 gave them an extra leg to stand on. And Naoki Yoshida was behind that. So, thanks, bud. Can't wait to hear this story. I know you take time out to craft this, and man, every time I love it. So let's go ahead and check this out, shall we? The wandering minstrel seeks an adventurer both willing and able to help put the finishing touches to this year's Rising celebrations. Sounds good. Of all the coincidences, you will hardly believe it, but I was just this very moment reminiscing of the time you lent me your strength. A 12-month past. Yeah, they speak very weird in this game. It throws me off. I apologize in advance. You see, I again find myself in pressing need of an adventurer's aid, just as I did last Rising. Oh, if only Dawn were here, I thought to myself, and here you are. Well then, what do you say? Shall we clasp arms once more? Yes. Always clasping arms. Let's go, baby. My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named Ayoyo who wishes to imprint her own inimitable so good or unusual as to be impossible to copy. That's what I figured. Memorable. Different. Good. A mark upon the skies of Limsa Lumensa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illuminate these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me to her cause. We already have the ear of the organizing committee. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with a storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Come to the Yellow Jackets guardhouse at the base of the Coral Tower, and I will introduce you. Oh my goodness. At the guardhouse at the base of the Coral Tower. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Where are we supposed to go? We'll go back the way we came. North? Is that it? Yeah, north. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. Clear the screen. I'm still trying to figure this out. I apologize. But I've gotten better with the controller. That's good. Like I'm using Sprint and Peloton, so with only a few presses of some buttons. this the Coral Tower? Oh no, this isn't it. Is this it? Coral Tower. Yes, this is it. I think we needed something in the base of the Coral Tower. Yes. Yes, it is. Let's take a look at our great adventurer here. Don Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of applause. He is Eorzea's okayest bard. Oh, here she is. I found her before you did, man. Come on. Lady Yo-Yo. One storied adventurer as promised. I'm your guy. Blessings o' the 12 upon ye. Name's a Yo-Yo. Cannoneer first class with the Yellow Jackets. It's an honor to have ye on board. Ooh. Did I mention that the Yellow Jackets are... It is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivities, not only in decorating of the fair lumens and streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. No, you did not. Lady Yo-Yo here is quite the savant in all matters, incendiary and explosive. And so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the display's crowning glory. Me and the other lads and lassies of the Cannoneers whipped up a load of lovery little drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair, but more o' the same ain't gonna cut it for the rising. 'Cause it's all about remembering those we lost in the calamity, ain't it? Them and theirs deserve something a mite specialer than a bunch of old bangers. Oh God, she's Scottish. I just had some Iron Brew not too long ago for the first time. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. It would not only do our ode... It would not... I can read. It's just reading out loud, that's the problem. It would not do for our ode to such poignant memories to be aught less than memorable. Let us make this year's rising one that the citizens of this fair realm will not soon forget. Took the words right out of me mouth, dearie. Thing is, I haven't hardly set foot out of Limsa in all me days. I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going through the minds of the citizens of this fair realm. How come we we don't use the word realm in everyday language? Why is that? I think we should change that. But the thing is, if I were to co-opt the word realm, I'd be a psycho. You see that guy? That guy's just... He called, Allegheny County a realm. Who does that? What a weirdo. Anyway, and so you would pick an adventurer's brain, one who has journeyed far and wide across this land we love, and knows it and its people intimately. Yet before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to seek out a wider range of opinions. Many more look to the skies come rising night, and the thoughts that run through their minds are no doubt as diverse. Let us learn them. Oh man, I guess I am gonna have to travel here. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Mind if I join ye, dearie? Could do with learning some of these thoughts myself. Right then. Where's best to start asking around? Someplace a lot of outsiders gather, I reckon. How about we meet in the Aetherite Plaza down in the lower decks? Bunch of weirdos. While you two are so engaged, allow me to continue our discussions with the organizing committee. I shall await you by the aft castle. Small. Small, small, small. Yeah, we gotta go back up. Wish the rain would stop. I think the last time we did an event, there was like a gloom weather condition, which was pretty cool, gotta admit. I did like that. Is it up here, or we gotta go down? Oh, I think we gotta go down. I thought you had some business to take care of, my dude. Alright, that's fine. I'm sure you have your reasons. Ooh, rising vendor. Not yet. We'll come back and we'll get some of that stuff later. Talk to you. All right. Yeah, this is the one we needed. I think so. Yeah, this is it. You see them lights down Auker's Alley, dearie? Decorations for the festival. They are. Every year when the streets are all decked out for the rising, my heart fills with, well, all kinds of feelings. Sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We came here to find out how other folks feel about it. Let's split up, head down the alley, and ask a few lively-looking customers each. We're on a schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do ye. I'll meet you down by the ferry docks when you're done. Yeah, sounds good. I don't recognize that piece. But it's so cool that they can still play music like that. Even as is with the program. That's fine. Welcome, welcome. What may I interest you in this fine evening? Information, is it? Well, if you really must know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air this season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the reformation of the Grand Companies. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and setting off fire spouts, and all the ships in the bay, now bedecked in the maelstrom colors, let loose their cannons. It seems so foolish now, knowing it was soon to befall us, but all that noise served a purpose nonetheless, dreading out the fear that even whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve the same purpose even now. They present a vision of loveliness, of togetherness, that we might forget our fears and be given hope for a brighter future. I like that. That was nice. I feel like we're missing. Well, we got you. It's Ganon. The streets are full of life. The skies are full of fire, and the westerly winds fill in our seafarer sails as it does our hearts. I couldn't have picked a better time to come home. You a sailor too, are you? I'm not. I'm an adventurer. Good, sir. Helping with the fireworks, you say? Good on you, lad. I have a few memories back then. If you have an ear to, if you an ear to ear 'em. If you an ear to ear 'em. I mean, it's colorful, yeah, for sure, for sure. It definitely is filled in talk, but colorful language. If this world feels like it's lived in, that's why one of the reasons why I like it so much. But very hard to read out loud for sure. I'm a merchant seaman, you see, always sailing hither and thither, hither and tether. Across the waves. See what I mean? Was just back from a trip to Rad's at hand when the calamity struck. Everyone was looking up to the sky and that lonesome lantern that hung low in it. Like most folks, I don't remember much of what happened in the days before or after it fell, but I'll never forget those faces. And that's what I love so much about the fireworks. You see the same faces looking up, but this time with a smile. Reminds ye not only the bad times, but how we got over it. Sorry, Anna. Very mature. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, check that out. Get in a better position here. Yeah. I mean, just looks so cool. I'm just sitting in a room right now, curtains drawn, playing a video game, but for like a few fleeting moments, I was taken away to someplace grand. I love it. This game can just not be beat, my friends. Not be beat. Misty-eyed stargazer. Can you see them too, my love? Yes, hi. You're involved with the fireworks and want to know what I think of them? Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen from far out in the offing. Do you know? I don't know. Shoot. I see. The reason I ask is that my husband is out there now. He meant to be back by rising night, but it seems the tide didn't turn in his favor. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from where he is, that we can share them together, no matter how far apart we might be. This is my only request to you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can, that all those who cannot be together this rising might still share in its message. Man. All right, anything I can do for you? You're asking people thoughts on the rising fireworks? Heh. Would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time, but I suppose that's what makes you I suppose That's what makes you a hero, eh? Helping people out whichever way you can. Well, I'm like most people, I suppose. I think of those I lost. My parents, most of all. I wonder if they're watching too. Swum up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging's about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad they're gone, but happy I'm not. And grateful to Baderon saving me and so many others. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. See that I'm doing all right for myself, and that they may sleep soundly for another 12 months. I think we're good here. And then from here, I'm gonna go down to the ferry docks. Oh. To the east. Definitely something that we can do. She's somewhere here. Oh, here's an even better. Maybe you're a little too close, but still. God, this is just... all the feels, man. All the feels. It's peace of mind for $17.99 a month, man. Sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. So, what did you find out? Well, let me tell you. I ran into this dude who looked like Ganondorf. That was crazy. Well, green but orange. Big green dude with an orange beard. Same here. Was half expecting him to just like looking at the pretty lights. But seems the feeling runs a lot deeper than that. The memories of the calamity still sit heavy on their hearts, but the rising fireworks go some way to lifting that weight. So, any ideas for the grand display? What kind of things do you reckon help lift those spirits the most? Ooh, something grand and flashy, something that reminds people of the past, something that gives people hope for the future. Something that gives people hope for the future. I don't know how you're going to relay that in the medium of firework, but we'll see. We'll see. Hope for the future, eh? That ain't a bad idea. Reminding folk that however dark the night, dawn is just around the corner. The rising ain't just about mourning those we lost, after all. It's about remembering the struggles of those who survived to steer us to a brighter future. Aye, that's it. That's what Limsa needs this rising. I don't know what we're looking at. Ships, cannons, a departure salute. Not just for the fallen, but for those setting sail for unknown shores. A vision of the past and of the future. An old bleeding Amarta filling Gladion Bay, lighting up the very heavens. Who wouldn't want to watch that? Good idea. Then that's settled then. The minstrel's gonna love it. He said he'd be up by the aft castle, right? I'll see you there. Oh, we gotta go all the way up there? Well, we're not that far from the Aetherite Plaza, so... It's still just so dang pretty. We can always come back and watch them. They'll be up for the next day. Aft Castle. There we go. There we go. Our intrepid adventurer returns and positively bursting with inspiration, I take it. Yes, sir. I see a traditional seafaring salute, not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortune of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure. Thanks to the both of ye. But our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needs sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. Yeah, I got like a meeting in an hour. I can't really, look, I would play this game for the next 2 weeks straight if I could, but I just can't be like that. Excuse me. Sorry, I felt like I have a sneeze in there. Apologize. If you wouldn't mind helping us live a little, if you wouldn't mind helping us a little longer, dearie, I'd be forever in your debt. Let me know when you've got your loins good and girded. Yikes. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we're good. We who are about to set sail salute you. Oyoyo asks for your continued assistance in seeing her plan for the rising fireworks realized. Think we can do this. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? The plan is we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay and have them fire a broadside into the sky. Before we go about fighting our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organizing committee, and that means convincing Commodore Rainier. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silverest tongue, nor much experience nobbling with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggling, put in a word, won't ye? Of course, my lady, your cause is ours. Thanks, me dears. Together, then, to the Coral Tower. Oh, that's a pretty, there's some pretty clothes she's wearing. I like, hey, I'm a guy, but like, hey, if something's nice, I'll call it out. I'll give people credit. Come on. Let's... I just could have done that. Yeah. Coral Tower. Shoot. See, I don't know what he's wearing. I think that's a weapon. Looks BA, gotta admit. Last I had the privilege of meeting with the Commodore was around the time of the Calamity. I had been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Jeez, bud. Some other scrupulous soul has been singing songs of sedition. If not for Rainier and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He's a shrewd investigator who will brook no equivocation. Shall we then? Brave dude, my friend. Wanting to make the Rising display special, I can fathom, but the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. Oyoyo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily workings of the harbor, but it is sure to foment agitation among the commons. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan? This guy's a jackass. I do, Commander. Every Lumensian heart, every Eorzean heart still bears the scars of the calamity. All that loss, and that hardship, that struggle, it cut deep. But the Rising ain't just about looking to the past. It's about looking to the future, too. And if it's our duty to watch over folk, keep them on the straight and narrow like, I reckon it's our duty to see them off with another year's journey, too. Well put. I accept that your intentions are pure, but what of the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to what exactly we will be providing. As to what... I trust you have a plan as to who exactly will be providing and paying for this fleet of yours? Yes, Commander, we are going to petition the Maelstrom for the flagship and the rest from the Black Sails. Of course. One is wont to forget that those buccaneering souls remain bound to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady Oyoyo would have us parley with the three great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. That's a hell of an idea. It's risky business, but hey, let's go. Aye, that's right. The pirates answered the Admiral's call back when the moon was fallen. Fought and died at Cartonneau, same as the rest of us. When they hear about our plan to salute all those who fell and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer that call again. I wish you all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to your cause. You shall need it. Very well then, allow me to arrange the parley. Should you succeed in this feat, you may consider all my remaining doubts answered. I bid you remember that you go and speak with pirates, lawless marauders all. Pray that you do not say aught to offend them, lest we find out ourselves with a mutiny on our hands. We got it. If I could just make that text just like a little bigger, I'll be good. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the three factions to the anchor yard. Pray go there and complete your preparations. She's stoked. She's excited. Cheers for sticking with me, lads. I hope I could count on your support in the next set of negotiations and all. Of course, milady. Alas, I fear the captains. Those far-famed scourges of the seas will prove rather less than biddable partners than Commodore Rayner did. While Roswin of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Carvalian of the Kraken's Arms is a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else. If there is aught that unites them, it is a zealous spirit. Let us argue with passion, that we might inflame theirs. If it's passion ye after, I've got that in bleeding bucket loads. But I might need you two to jump in again, because me tongue decides to tie itself in an affage. Halfage? Oh, my goodness. Just say the first thing that comes into your heads, and I'll pick up after. I think we got it. Come on then, dearies. Let's head over to the anchor yard and get this parlay started. Let's get this parlay started. Okay. No, I'll make no promises that I'm never going to do that again. This is what we need. Where are we going? I suppose we can walk there from here. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where we need to go. Sorry, this is just too dang dark. Okay, first right we can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right where everyone is. Destination, and we now wait. Thanks for coming. The reason we asked ye here is the Maelstrom summons laid it out for us loud and clear. Ye want us to help ye with the rising fireworks. Goodness. And the answer's no. When my sirens fire a broadside, is to send our enemies to the bottom of the briny, not paint a pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawp at. We've better things to do. We've better things to be doing with our time. 'Tis a rare occurrence, to be sure, but I find that my opinion aligns with Roswin's. I can't pronounce that name. Our time is precious, I am sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw these discussions to a close. I shall put it bluntly. I see no profit in this endeavor for myself and my men. So unless there is anything else... No profit? How sad that the great Carvalian should lose his nose for coin. You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. Why, it is the perfect opportunity to forge a deeper bond with Rosewood. I don't think I like any of these answers. I think that second option would be the best. You would put the Admiral and the Yellow Jackets in your debt. A debt of gratitude, perhaps, for providing the men and material for this pageantry entirely at our own expense. I saw no mention of the Krakens being compensated for our efforts in the material sense, or am I mistaken? The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose would no doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city, personages of high renown and deep pockets. Aye, and if they saw you lot working and in... I can't read this. If they saw you lot working and in and with the maelstrom... That's just clunking for me. If they saw you lot working hand in hand... If they saw you lot working hand in hand with the maelstrom, it'd do wonders for your public image. Folks who normally wouldn't touch a pirate with a barge pole be queuing up to do business with you. I do believe you have a point. Poorly phrased though it might be. Thank you. Okay. At least this game kind of recognizes when I'm right. I do appreciate that. To win legitimate business, one must protect the image of a legitimate businessman. Sod your image. And sod anyone too lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their barge poles up their backsides. What's in it for the sirens? If you won't consider them customers, consider them quarry. Do you want to bring joy to the masses? Carvalinson, don't you want to be together? Oh. It's not this first one. We're celebrating as a realm. No one in the realm should be considered quarry. Carvalinson, don't you want to be together? I'm gonna go with this one. But what? What are you trying to imply? I'd rather cut off me arse with a rusty cutlass than have to spend another minute in that preening pissant's company. Me and my girls are proper pirates. The Sangreen Sirens ain't all about the pirating life, though, are ye? You run almhouses for the second injured, and those with child, keep themselves busy with odd jobs, such as come their way. And them's hunters and the folk who are drawn to the city to see the grand display, your quarry. I know the words. I just can't string them along in a sentence. Man. I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up stalls selling food and grog and the like, and they make a killing, providing they have all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I can lend them and myself. Maybe I could lend them an and myself. They do best. They do say the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Cough, cough, cough. What of the executioners? There is no dishonor in linking arms with Admiral Merlwib in the Maelstrom, surely. You, Yellow Jacket, I want you to tell me one thing and tell it true. This Limsa Luminsa, the greatest port in all the realm. Could you find this fleet, O ye's, without our help? Yet you've come here begging for it. You could find this fleet of yours without our help, and yet you've come here begging for it. Why? Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. The black sails only came together because of Carton. No. You could have upped anchor and sailed off into the sunset, but no. You fought like demons on those cursed flats. Made heroes of yourselves, and martyrs. That's the way I see it. It's only right that those that lost the most when they stood to gain the least. You should be the ones to fire the salute to the departed. and a salute to the departing too. The calamities changed the lives, oh you pirates, more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those whose new beginnings already begun. Ha ha ha. So that's for our own good, is it? I'm heading back to the Astalcia. Send word when you've hammered out the details of this display of yours. We'll see what we can do. Aye, aye, Captain. Can't rightly say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Cartnell. Let's send them off with a bloody great bang. I will join you on one condition. That in your reminiscence of trauma past, you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you again. I have never forced ye to do nothing. You'll keep ye hands off of me. And if you want to keep them, you randy bastard. You randy bastard. Bright the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ship will not ready themselves. Good. Just a moment here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're looking good here. All right. And breathe. Gods, I was so nervous I could hardly speak. Thanks so much for your chipping in when you did. Could have never gotten them on our side without ye. Right then, time to put the finishing touches to this plan of mine. It's going to be wonderful, I just know it. Oh, and about your reward, I've given it to the minstrel. You can grab it from him. To new beginnings, lad, and may the navigator's breath fill your sails. How nice. You did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Oyoyo and for those who love the Rising, myself included. For that I shall be ever grateful. I expect it shall be some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Perhaps we could wait together? Wait for the fireworks display to begin. While we wait, would you care to hear a verse? Yes. That has lately come to me. It is a song of celebration, of encouragement for all those who sail for unknown shores. Pray, lend me your ears. Absolutely, bud. Let's go. I love this part. We're on a boat. Greetings, warrior of light. There he is. That's the man. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Because I think it's him. Oh, yeah. Oh, so what? He doesn't have any glasses. What's up with that? It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls. But we have enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last great leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history need not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await. We shall continue to chart a course into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer. If that is your legacy, might it grow ever greater. To be certain, it would be a less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path, yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the more rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, the gift of adventure. And we pray with all our hearts that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey, heretofore and hereafter. Did you get like eye surgery, my guy? You look good. LASIK? I don't know. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. One cannot know what fills the heart and minds of those who look to the sky, the rising... One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of color and light. But one thing I know for certain, that right here, right now, we look to the same sky. And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead us... And though the paths that lay ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometime, someplace, they shall cross again. Man. "'Tis almost time for the display to begin, the consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of the people of this fair city. A salute for the departed, and for those who set sail into unknown waters. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails." God, I love this game. Jeez, look at that. From eastern sea to eastern sky, the sacred sun ascends, and voices stir of wind, of waves, of ropes, of sails, of friends, who like the golden light of dawn that streams across the sea. Sunlit sail for foreign lands. May future follow thee. Her journey done, so sinks the sun below the western waves, and memories stir of friends of yore, and sleep in watery graves. Let not our voices raised in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in our chorus, and you dream among the deep. An excerpt from an ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail o'er the far horizon, and for peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voice of those spirits who stirred... I can read. It concludes with a wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure reach the ears of those whose adventures ended too soon, that they might be united as one, of thinning sentiment for the rising, methinks. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish that even should your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, should we meet once more in a 12 months' time and look upon the same sky together. And look at that. Sometimes just can't be beat. Ye who are complete, we who are about to set sail, salute. You have unlocked the toy chest. Ooh, open the toy chest found in any room in to play mini games. Additionally, certain noble personages have been seen to frequent the anchor yard this rising. Do the same, and you may be greeted with an unexpected encounter. Oh, what's this? I think we're going where we need to go. I don't think so, though. No. I think this is it. Did you say it was down here? No? Wait, what was that? What was that last part? Now let's see here. Additionally, certain notable personages have been seen to frequent the anchor yard this rising. Wait, where was the anchor yard? I don't think it was here. Oh my goodness, just a second. You know, it's in the upper decks. Let's go here. I think it was where I was talking to all those pirates. Oh, yeah. Yep. Whoa. There we go. Oh, can we... Well, we could have. Let's take the Aetherite over. Or not. Okay. We going the right? We are not going the right way. Yeah, that dude's just crafting stuff. That's fine. You get that here. Hmm. A soft westerly wind blows across the anchor yard. Enjoy the sea breeze a while? Sure. You hear footsteps approaching. You turn and see the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, the head of the Bismarck, the Admiral herself. Ooh, let's do all of these. Drowning Wench. If it ain't me old pal Don, here to beg the old bird for guidance too, are ye? Some cat girl said you had a hand in this year's fireworks, and not too bad job you made of them neither. You met her down in Hawker's Alley, eh? I sent her to pick up some stock for the wench, but did you know what she brought me back? Only a bottle of bleeding Bacchus. Paid for it out of her own pocket, she did, to thank me for saving her life. Don't know why she's so hung up about it. The girl's paid me back 100 times over with all her hard work over the years. Felt a bit bad accepting it, but, well, a bottle of Bacchus is a bottle of Bacchus. Reckon it's you we should be thanking anyway for that marvelous display. All the ships in the harbor and the fire in the sky brought back a lot of memories, some good, some bad, but every one of them's well worth remembering. And we ain't done making them yet. You'll be off on your next adventure soon enough, I wager. Well, you can't rightly be striding out on an empty stomach, now can ye? Come up to the wench and we'll fill your belly. Oh, shucks. Okay. Yeah, let's see all of them. The head chef of the Bismarck. Well, 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 I come in to feel Lyman's breath on me face, only to find the fateless besom whispered in the ear of another. How you've been keeping, Don? I hear we've got you to thank for the Rising display. Oyoyo's been singing your praises from Fisherman's Bottom to the Coral Tower. What? Surprised, I know her. Limsa's a small place, lad. Hardly a day goes by I don't see a yellow jacket or several in the Bismarck. Whether it's to sup up on the finest food and wine this side of the sea, or to clap the irons on those who tap the casks a touch too thirstily. Suppose an adventurer like you mightn't noticed, always coming up and going as you are. But stick around the city for a while and you'll see the jackets ain't axes for ire. They're two friends of the common folk. Oyoyo was a retainer before the calamity struck, you know. Her master had a thing for fireworks. And look at this. Golly. Oyoyo was a retainer before the calamity struck, you know, and her master had a thing for fireworks. Every time they came back from their wanderings, they'd load down with an hundredweight of spouts and spinners they picked up from God's knows where. Day and night you see her down in the market ward, beaming that sunny smile of hers at every passer-by, trying her damnedest to flog the stuff. Enjoyed the work, I reckon, but the dowl mood fell and she lost her master. Literally lost him. That's the way she tells it. It were as if the calamity burned a hole in her memory, and they fell straight through. Couldn't remember their face nor their name. Ooh. But she never forgot the fireworks. The amount of gunpowder that went through her hands over the years, she couldn't help learning a bit about making the things go bang. An apprenticeship with the cannoneers later, she was a yellow jacket. So when I heard that they were the ones who'd been put in charge of the Rising display, I knew she'd be first to volunteer. The Rising, the fireworks, they mean a lot to her. And as a friend. They mean a lot to me. So thank you. I literally haven't talked to you in years. I haven't even thought about you. Sorry, I don't even remember your name. The Admiral herself. Dawn, this is a coincidence. Rainier was just telling me of the role you played in putting the display together. I'm sure all those who gathered in my city to witness it were as moved as I. A salute to all those who set sail for new adventures, that surely resound in their hearts. It gives them strength and courage in the year to come. And a salute to the fallen too, was it not? Many and more lost their lives on the fields of Cartonel, the men and women of the Black Sails chief among them. I thank you for giving those who have survived them this chance to put their grief to more productive ends. I thank you for giving the celebrations an unmistakable touch of salt, too. This year's Rising was not merely in Limsa the Mensa, but of her. I look forward to seeing how future host cities follow our example. But for now, let us focus on the present. I'm sure I have kept you from your business far too long already, and I must return to mine. I must offer my prayers to Limlayan and be on my way. Fare you well, Dawn. I wish you safe voyages for the year to come. May the navigator's breath ever fill your sails. I think that's definitely gonna do it for The Rising 2014. 2014. Wow. 2024. I was a full 10 years off. But always a good time doing this. Is it my favorite one? No, I like the Christmas one. I like the Halloween. But it's important to keep a memorial here. I like to retire to a inn, please. Oh, we also have a brushed up Krille minion. Minion guide. On the occasion of the anniversary of Eozir's rebirth, the Adventurers Guild commissioned a new mammoth designed in Krille's likeness, with the hood of her Pictomancer's attire drawn back to reveal her precious earring. She exudes a spirit of adventure and discovery. Oh, the Pictomancer. Okay, I haven't gotten that far in Final Fantasy XIV. I do apologize. Was there something new in the toy chest? Oh, I can double jump. Okay, I'm not gonna get the hang of that, but we're done here. But yeah, that was the Rising 2024, the 11th anniversary of the Rising. So thank you very much for hanging out with me here today and celebrating it. I hope you had a great time, just as much as I did doing it. So yeah, again, thank you very much for hanging out. Also, do me a favor. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do the Rumble thing here on this video. Really would appreciate it. You can also find everything I do over at thatdonparker.com. Follow all my social medias there, as well as a link to Amazon to get a copy of this thing. My book, Take Your Shot, How It Shut the Ultimate Pro Wrestling Event Changed Everything. Forever going to be 99 cents on Kindle. But you can also get a copy of my book available in the hardcover and paperback editions as well. You can also find a link through my website to my Rumble show, The Wonderful World of Dawn, that goes live every other Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the weeks that we don't go live, we play a cozy game, or we play a game in the Mega Man Classic series, which is always a good time. Or, I'm sorry, Robot Master, excuse me. And then, yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, it just hit me. Oh, tired, but I got a meeting in 10 minutes. It is what it is. It is what it is. Rumble, The Wonderful World of Dawn, check that out. Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, you can go ahead and in the video description here, you can find a link to. You're going to find an affiliate link to Dreamstarters Publishing, the other publishing house that helped me with my book, and gosh darn it, they'll most definitely help you with yours. So just go ahead. If you sign up for a service, I do get a cut of that of what you spend, but man, look at what you get in return, and they'll help you with everything. They took care of my title, the cover, the formatting, getting set up on everything. It was so much an automated process. Loved working with them so much that I became part of the company. So go ahead, give them a check out. It's in full transparency. If you do sign up for a service, I do get a cut of that. I got an Apple Watch is telling me to stand. Why do I keep checking this watch for? I need to stand. I need to get moving. But go ahead, check out Dreamstarters Publishing. Do yourself a favor. You read my book, and gosh darn it, I want to read yours. Okay? So this is where we're going to call it. That was the Rising. So thank you very much thank you so much. And here's to another year of Final Fantasy 14. Really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. We'll see you guys soon. Take care and donate blood. Guess I want to exit the game. We have this little kid. Alright, later all. Donate blood.
We've been open for 2 years as of today, September 10th. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my pea-picking heart. Thank you guys so much. You cannot imagine how great it feels for us to be here on this very regular day. We got a full crew back there. We got Montour School District, a couple of employees all working on cookies and other fun stuff, and they're just doing their jobs. And they're doing their jobs because you guys come in here and you give them the opportunity to be their best selves, and that is